test, test, test. Test, test, test. Alright, we're good. Let's see. The Bears are sending the invite. Come on, where is he? Did he send it? No, he didn't. Okay. Get out of the franchise mode so I can accept it when he does send it. He said he just sent it, but I didn't get anything. Nope, there it is. You there? Hello? Guess his mic isn't working. Huh, Lorenzo Alexander with better stats than Khalil Mack. I love it.
From the home of the Bills since 1973, there's a look at the newly named New Era Field just outside of Buffalo, New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Chicago Bears. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Alright, let's see here. Oh, hey there. Hello. guess what? I don't know.
Allen and the Bills now
Oh,
with
there
a
you are.
1st and 10.
Hello.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Yeah. Good luck.
Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
Huh?
Detroit. Detroit.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. It's complete to his tight end, Charles Clay. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point that continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
And very little running room.
You might be able to turn me up if that's the issue. Huh? Are you in the game settings or? Well, master volume should be everything. Let me check. I'm looking at mine. Yeah, just we'll turn the master volume down. That'll probably help.
He did get a couple up to the 49.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. Man open, that's Roland McCloud. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Now a 1st down carry here for McCoy. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle and caught by the tight end Clay. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Hurry up. Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd.
What?
Looking for his tight end Clay, and it's intercepted.
What the hell?
Adrian Amos with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
That is
He's
never
at it
an
again,
interception
Charles. He
in
had
the
the pick
NFL.
6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Trubisky
Good
brings
drive.
the Bears out 1st and 10 at the 34.
Amos isn't bad.
First touch of the game here for Benny Cunningham. And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37.
Yeah, I don't know, like, who the hell's
3 yards in a cloud of dust.
How he run
In
into
this
like
case,
Cohen
it's
and
dust-covered
Howard.
pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets
You
go
should
up.
probably
Still a
know
nice play by
who's
the
into that
defense.
team. Ooh, Trent Murphy.
And pulled down. Trent Murphy.
That's some
He's the
shut down
one to
defense
get
right
it, and
there.
that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
He literally stepped up into the
Let's
stack.
see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky.
Ooh, I don't like this at all.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. He's going to look deep down the field.
Quick, got up.
And
Oh.
incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
But that's
I mean, you
certainly
just got
looked
lucky
like something
interception, so I
they discussed
figured,
all week in
why can't I
practice,
get a
getting
lucky
ready for
one?
this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on
Oh,
their
thank you
heels.
for giving me the ball on the 40.
And now out come the Bills. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves, maybe reward your defense a little bit.
Did he drop that? Oh my god.
This one.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
On 2nd down, it's McCoy. Nowhere to go.
Come on,
that
you gotta
time.
hit that hole.
He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
So a 3rd and 9 and 6 defensive backs out there in the dime.
Patrolling the passing lanes.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's going to loft one.
He's
Deep
got him.
inside
He's got him.
here.
Oh.
Incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
They went with a dime look on defense.
I
Two
saw
extra
that matchup
defensive
in
backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Oh, what was I doing
Now
there?
he bowls him over. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Bears take over.
That was
Now
a terrible
Chicago
punt. Oh.
getting ready to go as
That's
they
so
take
bad.
the field. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December
Yay,
left.
more football.
We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting,
No, I
a
think I would have
two-game
called
losing
him
streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. On 2nd down, Trubisky. And his pass, incomplete. Micah Hyde, second team All-Pro a season ago there on the coverage. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
18.
Out of the gun, Trubisky.
Milano, there we go.
Bills get to him. Matt Milano in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. And you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with McCoy. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. They'll run it now out of the gun. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down. Charles, I think sometimes maybe we take LaShawn McCoy for granted. Been in the league since 2009. He's played 12 or more games every season as a running back. 30 years old this year. What do you see for his future?
I still see a very bright future for him, and you're exactly right. We do kind of take him for granted. Remember, he was with Philadelphia. Then he goes to Buffalo. Buffalo goes through the playoff drought before last season. And the Eagles, they won a Super Bowl without him. So, yeah, we forget just how special he is. But I do think with his running style, he's got many more seasons left.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch. But even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now Allen.
What was that?
One that's incomplete. Rashard Matthews, the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that one incomplete. Had some position, but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball. And that's what friends are for.
Right. Oh, the fumble.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start with a give to Cohen, and he'll get this one.
Why did they give me control?
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd.
That should have been a pick.
He nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. 3rd down now. He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
I forgot who played Nice. I think he's
in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the grass thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time.
That also should have gotten picked off, but you know, throwing it in the triple coverage.
A shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play. And the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Play action. Now it's Allen.
Oh, come on. That man, that never.
Already in this first quarter that he's been able to knock the ball away.
They're going to need that from him and plenty more if they want to slow down this passing game. Thus far, though, he's been a ball magnet.
The Bills on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's third and 2.
319. 319.
Now the first carry for the
What the hell? Who is that? Mills. You did not pick up the block. You just let him walk right past you.
Once more.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
36 yards on the punt with no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense
you have a way better
throwing to
offensive
start
line
the drive, but that one incomplete.
You have an average one. It's better than mine.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard
I have
line.
one of my...
Second and 10. It's Trubisky again.
Oh, completion.
He's got the hook up. It's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, what the hell? I should have blown up for a loss. But the animation said he would die right.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, here's Trubisky. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Burton. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
2 for 7 for 19
yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A Chicago first down. The former Jag, Allen Robinson, on the catch from Trubisky.
Come on, gotta go.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the shotgun is Trubisky.
Yes!
Here's one that's intercepted.
Who is that 29? Does he have Sherman? That's, I should know who
This
that
is a
is.
real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring
but now
out,
I'm inside the
okay,
4.
where is he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10
we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
The drive begins with a run by Ivory. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Here we go now.
Now Allen throwing on second down. And he'll check this one down to McCoy. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. Give him 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Green 39.
They'll try and run for it with McCoy. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Fielded at about the 28. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And that will come the offense as they take over. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. From midfield now, here's Trubisky. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Burton. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call it not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Hits his target, it's Taylor Gabriel. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way that pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Trubisky finding the former Eagle Burton for the Chicago first. Trubisky now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's 1st down. Trubisky to throw again.
Holding.
That is caught inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about
one of my starters is a 69 overall. I want to hear it.
Count as that because now
and I think outside my left tackle, my best starter is a 71.
Looking to throw again, Trubisky. Miller on the catch over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And that'll make it 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
So now a fresh
Chicago
set of downs, 1st and 10
3
after
times
roughing
made
the passer.
passes as a hell running. What are we living
They'll
with?
run it now out of the gun. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Lorenzo Alexander brings him down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Here's Trubisky to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. The Bears on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Trubisky will throw.
Oh, come on.
And it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Allen Robinson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears are in for 6. Parkey with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. On the return, here's Marcus Murphy. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that looks like an extra step was involved.
Detroit! Detroit!
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Left side here, caught by Clay. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Two minutes to play here in the 1st half. Back to Buffalo after this. On 2nd down, here's Allen. And that is incomplete.
My observation has been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now Allen to throw on 3rd down.
Wide open.
It's the tight end play. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down. So after the big play, look at this.
Clay's
all the way
having
down
a
at
day.
the 15 now on 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Incomplete.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a
Not
guy
expecting
downfield,
the
trying to hit his
D
back.
lineman to...
Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again. Allen.
What happened there?
Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the 1st half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Throwing his Allen on third.
There we go.
This is caught.
Play.
He can't quite get there. Tackled down at the
Timeout.
one. Now
Timeout.
the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. On the ground, Ivory. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
Chris Ivory, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. And his kick is good.
I didn't even use a timeout there.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Why'd you call the
And they
timeout
will
there?
not get a chance to
By the way,
return
earlier.
this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view
Well,
than when you're trying to figure out how to
I
fix
just
things
scored
there.
right away, so it really wasn't an issue.
On first down, Trubisky over the middle, complete. That's Burton. And he's able to take this one up to the 45-yard line.
You got Robinson. Wow, you're...
So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. From the gun, it's Trubisky.
Ooh. Throwing that into double coverage.
Team All-Pro a season ago there on the coverage.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. They'll run it now out of the gun. Give them 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Oh, why'd I call that crap? Sure. I'll go into that.
Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his man on the crossing route.
That should have been a sack.
And they'll get him
That
down
should have
as
been a
he's
sack.
inside the 40. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Trubisky on first down. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll go down at the 28. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky looking for the end zone. And this is caught.
Oh my God!
For a Bears touchdown. Kevin White as the first half is winding down. And the Bears are in for 6. Extra point was hooking, but
only
he
in
does make
fucking
it through.
Madden.
And that makes the score 14-7. Here's Parkey now set to kick it away. Now it's Murphy.
Oh,
A
jeez.
bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
9 seconds to play.
Yeah, sure.
Likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. Green.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He'll set up the screen to McCoy.
Nah, I just wanted to see if I could get something going.
Line brought down there. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Friggin' all over the place on the field.
A final shot before half for Allen. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down
Just want
at
to
the
see if I can break out
26.
something big with a couple
We
screens
have
there.
hit
Didn't really work.
halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen.
Ooh.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Red, up.
They go play action. Trubisky.
Holding.
Looking deep downfield. And that's going to wind up
Almost picked.
incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
That was a little tempting, but I don't know. You almost always take the holding. Take the extra 10 yards, I mean.
They'll come up now
Browns
on a
are 5
second and
3.
long after the hold. They'll run it now out of the gun. And always going to be brought
Face
down
mask,
by face
probably.
mask.
Yep.
Here come the flags. This is going to get them a first down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now it's Trubisky. Completion left side to Miller. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 6 yards.
Sack here. Put some fresh faces on the D-line. What am I doing? There we go. Yeah, but this is... It only does it for the play, though, so...
On the pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, see, it's already...
Here's Cunningham. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
Yeah. He got hung up on the everything there.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
On third down, it's Cohen.
Oh, he's going to get it anyways.
Down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
I was looking through plays in 5-2 still, like before you called your play, but it's like, why am I doing this? You're obviously not going to call something where they don't want to be in 5-2.
They'll run it now out of the gun. About 3 yards there to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
Keep forcing third and short.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
The Bears on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And he takes a shot on the release.
I accidentally was using my quarterback there, but it's okay.
How about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight.
Oh, it wasn't a sack.
He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
I thought it was
Yeah,
a sack.
exactly right.
I didn't realize
You got to try and find
still.
something. There's nothing available there for him.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
So you were in cover 3 or something there. I was like, oh, take a vertical.
Big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
He was cover 3 or cover 1, the high safety.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
A give to McCoy. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
From midfield, here's Allen. From the left side, complete. It's Holmes. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Now let's go.
On third down, here's McCoy. And he's able to
That's
get
the draw
the first
there.
before he's taken down at the 36. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So after the run by McCoy, here's another 1st and 10. On first down, Allen. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the
you hate to
flags.
see it. You hate
So
to
that
see it.
flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
I feel like face masks are happening too
So the
much.
face mask,
I'm
quite a
seeing at least
blessing
2 or
there
3
as they'll
games.
start out of
Not
harm's
really
way
that
with a
common.
1st and 10.
Then you gotta adjust that slider. But now, peanut's gone, so you don't really have slider guy.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
Oh, Allen, he's there. He just have to make the throw.
Rashard Matthews, the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
They go back to the ground.
Oh.
And forget
Shedding
that
tackles
finding
like
a way.
nothing
He barely
there.
had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Detroit. Detroit.
So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Oh, come on. I told you to throw that away.
He's
And I
taken
still
down.
think How much money can make this one cost?
In there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. And his kick is good. Not by much. It was leaking oil in the end, but he tucks it in the bottom.
I mean, I had, it was a 50-mile-an-hour winds against me.
So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a
It was
bit
like
closer.
15 miles. I was against the wind by 15
This one, that's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
House money's one of the best
And a
kickers
good
in the
effort on
game.
the return there gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Onto the field now come the Bears. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get a footy, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. The tackle is made by Micah Hyde.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
They go play action with Trubisky. They'll find Miller. That's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
The Bears on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This time they
Empty
face a 3rd
backfield.
and 2.
That's bold.
Now Trubisky. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. But he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
Oh, blew their assignment.
8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down. first and 10. It's Trubisky.
Jerry Hughes.
Are going to get him as he
There he
goes
goes.
down. Jerry Hughes in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Throwing here, Trubisky.
Oh, house it. House it. Where is he going?
Picked off by
Oh,
Jordan Poole. And it's a big
that should have been a pick six.
final play of the quarter.
Oh, all right, let's see.
So first and 10 now from the 30. So after the INT, it's Allen. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws
Yeah,
it
he was
away.
coming. I was like, oh
I think
no.
we can make this one pretty simple. That was a rookie mistake made by the rookie quarterback, trying to force a pass without really using proper mechanics.
Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10.
Here we go now. 3-19.
They'll let it
Oh,
go.
you.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. You gave the stat early on that he's one of just 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards last year, and then you said they needed to bottle him up for under 100 yards. He's way under 100 yards.
Bottom line, he's had virtually no success
All right, here we go.
whatsoever.
And because of that, among a couple other reasons, they're down on the scoreboard. Allen now to throw on third down.
Hold on to
This is
that.
man Matthews.
Yes, Matthews.
They are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert.
I love it. I like it.
and
I like
that
it.
sets up a first and goal. A looming decision
That's
to
his
make
first
on the
reception of the
conversion,
game.
down
Oh,
7.
yeah.
But first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. Allen gonna throw.
He in?
It's caught.
Yeah.
Touchdown,
Let's go.
Buffalo.
Tie game. No, because we're not. You can't challenge it yet because we're
His third touchdown
called?
now on
The-
the year.
yeah, there we
And
go.
the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game.
well, because what happens is once you get the option to do the play call, you can challenge it.
It
But
took them
until
an
like
extra
the
look,
animation's
but they
over, you
found
can't
out it
challenge
is a touchdown indeed. The official says
I should have
this
thrown in
one
my other
counts.
receiver.
McCoy, the lone man in the backfield on second and goal.
I've had one once.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19. Over.
Here's Allen.
Oh,
And that's incomplete. Adrian Amos, the safety, able to make the play.
All defenders
Come on,
get
you
tired
can't
of hearing
choke this
about
away,
their
guys.
lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
Here's Allen to throw it. And this
let's
is
go.
the Bills touchdown.
Matthews making up for that mistake earlier.
His third touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying
Oh,
the football.
I almost screwed the extra point up.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
The Vikings are in general saying, get that W in my
The
Bills.
interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect
crap,
me.
that's
Just
call
go ahead and
play.
be loose with the
There we go.
football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They'll start things on first with
Oh, no.
Space to maneuver at the 40.
No!
And he's into the clear. Past the 20.
Damn it.
Touchdown, Chicago.
That is the Billsiest thing that ever happened.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears have broken the tie. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Literally, tie the game up, and then the defense gives that up. That is the Billsiest thing I've ever heard of.
Yeah, here come the Bills. And for them, a touchdown
They did?
the last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Time to go.
Fights him off. Forced out to his left. And they get him down, but not before he takes
I didn't think you were going to
the
tackle me. I didn't see him
40-yard
coming
line.
from behind them.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he
I mean, the
goes
guys
and
that were in
gets
front
the
of him
first
weren't
down.
even
I
about
got to give it to him on
so I
that one.
wasn't
Normally,
expecting
you don't want your
and then
guy
whoever,
taking
like
shots
Amos
your
or something,
quarterback,
came in
but
from behind.
it's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Now let's go. Green.
On play action, Allen.
Oh, play was wide
The
open.
Bears get there for the sack. Leonard Floyd
Oh,
in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Detroit. Detroit.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Leonard Floyd.
Wait, what?
In there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
crap. I'm just going to have to take the delay game. I did not call for a no hollow there. You there? Hello? Okay. Yeah, I guess. Can you decline that?
That'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Here's Colton Schmidt now, as he's on for the 5th time here today.
At least I got the win
And
now.
he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 20. So possession goes over here.
Cohen's having a day.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. But now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball, but not them just taking it. Big-time jaunt. Now they're coming back out. Now they've established this run game. The play-action pass could very well be open.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Trubisky to throw. Trubisky.
Come on. Yeah. Tremaine Edmonds.
A little careless with the football. And he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did. And when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember.
I think he got hung up on one of my
people around you. Two hands. Get two hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
Here we go now.
Here's Allen following the fumble recovery.
Oh my God.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
What was that? My O-line has just decided that, you know, blocking, we'll save that for another day.
For his 5th sack of the
Let's at
year.
least get back in the field goal range.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the gun, it's Allen. Over the middle, it's Holmes. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves him well short for 4th down.
Ooh, I nailed it. There we go.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the air.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel
I'm pretty sure that pretty much, unless you get a field goal here, it takes overtime out of the
They
question.
can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't really get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They go with Cunningham. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Trent Murphy, the one to bring him down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Bears on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. This is Cohen on the toss.
Let's go.
Nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He loses.
Think you can pull that shit on me again?
Up 4th.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, and sometimes that just happens. It is the NFL. They will make some plays against you.
Murphy now to return.
Whoa.
35 yards that time on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted.
Wide open.
That's caught inside the 20.
Let's go. Let's go.
He takes it down deep into enemy territory.
54 yards.
Here for the Bills. 54 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Whoa, okay, did not.
About the
double tapped X there.
No
That
gain
was
there on the completion. It'll be second
whoops.
down. If you're going to pass down here, you better get that in the end zone.
I agree with you totally, and as we both know, the field's already condensed. There's just not a lot of space, so you've got to create some by getting some people downfield into the end zone. If you want to throw it short, you've got to have some movement, some room in order to do that. That one didn't work.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Now Allen. Incomplete. A disappointing drop there defensively by the rookie.
You gotta go for it
And
here,
now
right?
4th down. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was a type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
Now Allen, gotta have this one. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh,
And they hit him as he
threw
This
it.
one's going to go straight down to the turf.
McLeod was wide
Time
open
for
in the
a
end
break.
zone. If I just had
We'll
half
come
a
back, see
second,
what
another half second,
transpires after this.
that would have been game. Oh, it would have been. I would have been lead. I still got 3 timeouts though.
Looky here, Trubisky wants to throw it. He'll leave it for Cohen, complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. 1st down. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
You see it?
Throwing now is Trubisky. Over the middle, the tackle.
You know it's against the rules of throwing right
And
now,
he'll
right?
go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
You're
Now the
throwing
Bills will take
when
another
you should
timeout
be running the
as
ball
they'll
right now.
talk
They run the
things
clock
over
out.
prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Actually, wait, no, it's sorry. No, I'm wrong. My bad. My bad. What am I thinking? No, you're.
They're gonna get set
I don't know
on
why
that
I'm
first
saying
down
that.
pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
It's still a game because it's a penalty, but because you accepted the penalty.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's
Doesn't
1st
matter.
and 10.
I stop you, call timeout, then you kneel twice.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. And they're on the tackle, Shaq Lawson.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Again, Cunningham here on the ground. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
And that's one of the reasons we like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
Oh, well,
Now flags will come in.
I just blew
This
it.
one's going to be on the defense for jumping. He's a little too aggressive there from his Mike linebacker spot.
Wow.
Sometimes you jump into gaps trying to draw
I
them
just
off
fucking
sides.
blew it.
This time he tricked himself.
Here's a 1st and 10 now after they
GG.
successfully drew him off sides. The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
That's definition of an F right there.
And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for Chicago, they close out this first half at a very solid 6-2. And they'll return home next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Bills, the turnaround hasn't materialized as they fall to 2-7. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets.
Hey. Did you watch that?
That, my friend, is what you call an oof.
Yes. Oh.
Oh my god.
I was playing really well too for considering. I was playing pretty well too considering everything considered. Oh. That loss just leaves a bad taste in your mouth.
I don't know, I feel like on the goal line, at least one of those times, you gotta run the football.
He literally stacked the box every time, so it wouldn't have made any sense to run it.
I mean, it looked like one of those times there might have been a hole. You probably could have gotten at least two with Shady. Like, it's Shady.
Yeah. Ugh.
But, like, the first down play you get oofed on because you double X.
Yeah.
Second down there was nothing. Third down there wasn't really anything. And then fourth down, if you had waited like a second and rolled out to the left.
Yeah. I think I rolled out to the right? Something like that? Yeah.